Where are you from?
From Bristol, Connecticut, in the United States. I represent ESPN, which is a global company for sports television. We have 45 networks, channels around the world, and we have 6,000 employees based throughout the world, and we're owned by the Walt Disney Company.
Okay. What is the world expectancy about the public security in the World Cup, especially in São Paulo?
Yeah, I would tell you that first of all, the United States is very excited about the World Cup being in Brazil and São Paulo. We see the World Cup as being the biggest event in the world, and we were just in Johannesburg covering the World Cup, and it's a big event. And when we heard that it was going to be coming to Brazil, we were very excited because the Americans love Brazil and have a great relationship. As it relates to security, I think security is always going to be the number one thing that we're always worried about, no matter where we go in the world. But we're having a great relationship with the military police here in São Paulo, and we think that it's going to be a great event and a very safe event.
Oh, thank you. And what do you think about the job of São Paulo State São Paulo State Police Department?
It's going to be very important that they understand how many people are going to be coming to São Paulo. Back in Johannesburg, 500,000, 500,000 Americans went to South Africa. So we anticipate probably even more than that coming to Brazil, and many of them will be based right here in São Paulo, and we're quite confident that they'll be treated wonderfully. It'll be a very warm environment and have great soccer and everything, and rooting for the United States, but I'm sure many of our Brazilian people that are based in the United States will be rooting for Brazil as well to do well.
Thank you. And what were the most important subject of the interview with Coronel Camilo?
Well, number one, like I said before, is security, to make sure that we work together and that communication's number one, so that we communicate what we're going to be doing in São Paulo and throughout Brazil. But the Colonel was fantastic in lending us how can he help us, and so we feel like as if we're already a good team working together, and that when we come here, that we'll have a fun event, but we'll have a safe event. And it's going to be something that the world will see, and why don't we do and congratulate each other on having a great event.
And who will win the World Cup?
Well, I have to say the United States, but we'll see. If it's not the United States, we have a pretty good idea that Brazil winning on their home soil would be a very special event.